Welcome back. Today I want to talk about this little multi-tool right here that I think a lot of people in the everyday carry community has been sleeping on lately. This is the Roxon KS Knife and Scissors, also known as the S501U. Let's check them out. So what exactly is the Roxon S501U, also known as the KS Knife Scissors? Well, it's a 2-in-1 multi-tool. What are those two tools? You have yourself a blade right here, and on the other side, you probably already figured it out, some scissors. And this is exactly why I like the S501U. It's simple, 2-in-1. It's a very handy little everyday carry multi-tool that has come in handy for me at work because I'm always on the lookout for a multi-tool with great scissors. And if you guys are familiar with Roxon, they have some of the best scissors on multi-tools out there right now. I've done a few videos on this subject and a few testing videos where I put up Roxon multi-tool scissors against another brand that has great scissors on their multi-tools as well, Nextool. And I'll tell you, I had to do some retesting because I want to test out the scissors here on the S501U against some of those other multi-tools because these scissors are excellent. I spent the last month with the KS Knife Scissors right here, and I am a big fan of this 2-in-1 multi-tool. Now let me give you guys a shot of the box that it came in. See KS Knife Scissors right there, product shot. And right here on the back, if you guys saw my new everyday carry gear haul video I put out maybe about a month ago, I talked about this right here, how it has these replacement blades you can purchase separately. And I said I was going to come back and do more content on the S501U here once I got some more of these replacement blades. And that's exactly what I did. I'll go over these in a little bit, but I grabbed 3 of the 5 different packs that are available for the S501U. And the fact that these different blades are available for this multi-tool gives it so much versatility with all the different blade shapes and so on. But we'll go over that in just a bit. Let's start talking about some of the other features here on the S501U. Well, the 2 main features here I've already been talking about, the replaceable blade options and the awesome scissors right here. It also comes with a pocket clip right here that's pretty decent. You can see it's not deep carry. About a 1/2 inch will stick right above your pockets. And there's a decent amount of tension right here, not too little, not too much. The handle here is made of black G10 and the blades are made of 8CR13 Mov Steel. And the locking mechanism is a liner lock. You can see that right there. So it does feel pretty decent. I do have one negative when it comes to the quality of the KS Knife Scissors, and that has to do with the detent in here holding this blade shut. And I'll show you what that ball detent looks like when I open this up, but you can see there's not a lot of tension right there on that detent. So this is one of my negatives. I just wish the detent in here was just a little bit higher quality. This isn't the blade that it comes with. The blade that it came with is right here. It's a drop point blade that I took off and I replaced it right here with this Wharncliffe blade. And this specific blade has some jimping right there at the end with an oval thumb cutout. So when it's closed, you can see just how much of that thumb cutout is exposed, which isn't terrible. I sort of wish there was a little bit more blade exposed right there to easily get my thumb in there. But as of right now, you can see I've had a few instances where I couldn't really open the blade that easy just because of the fact that there's not a lot of surface area right there with the thumb hole. That's just me nitpicking because, of course, once you get used to it, you can definitely dig your thumb in there or just do the pinch and grab and open it. And if I open this up and show you how many fingers I have on the handle, I can get 4 full fingers on this handle here. So it feels really nice. No real hot spots to mention right here. And if I show you that G10 handle, it is contoured right here at the bottom. So that feels very comfortable. And in the middle of that G10 scale, you can see it does have some texturing right there. So overall, like I said, it feels very nice. Now, before I demonstrate my favorite feature on here, and that's the scissors, let's talk about these replacement blades right here. So let me show you how you can take this handle off right here. So these 2 little tabs right here, what you want to do is just push them both in just like that and easily just releases. And that has a lot to do with that liner lock in there pushing up that handle. So I just took out the blade that was in there, and let me show you these cases that come with these replacement blades. These are magnetic cases. You can see the magnets right there. So when you get all these packs together, they just stick to themselves, which I really like that feature because I've just been putting them all together and putting them in my backpack, and they stay together very nicely. So I thought that was a nice feature, having these magnetized cases. So let me put the drop point back on, just unlock the case right here, push that down. That little handle opens up. Take out the blade. And this part is self-explanatory. Just line up that hole with that pivot as so. Make sure that part right there doesn't touch the side of the knife. Otherwise, you'll have a hard time getting the handle back on. But it's already on. And just put those tabs back the opposite way. Locked in. Now we just changed our blade. So like I said, this is the 8CR13 MOV drop point blade that it came with. And I love drop points on my everyday carry blades, but I had to get the Wharncliffe blade and these other versions right here that I'm going to talk about right now. So the Wharncliffe blade came in this other pack right here. Let me put this away. Did I put that in right? There we go. So it came with this blade right here. It came with a clip point, which you can see right there. And it also came with this utility knife option. And this is one of the main reasons I wanted this specific pack right here, was because of this utility knife system. And I'll demonstrate this in just a bit after I go over these other two packs right here. So let me put these all back together. This is another pack right here. It came with this blade right there. There's another one. And then this curved blade, almost like a hawkbill blade, sorry. And then another sort of hawkbill with a serrated edge, another hawkbill right there, and then a metal file attachment right there. In fact, let me show you this file really quick. You can see it is a two-sided file right there, and this little end right here could be used as a flathead screwdriver. So I thought this was a cool attachment for the KS knife scissors, along with the two hawkbill blades, a serrated and a non-serrated. And seriously, how badass is this clip point? I haven't even used this clip point yet, but that's just a really cool blade attachment to stick on this. But I just love the fact that you can interchange these blades so easy. Oh, on top of that, these replacement blades will fit the S501U right here, the S502U, and the S802S Phantom series. But real quick, I want to show you this utility knife option right here. I thought this was absolutely awesome. So let me open this up. Actually, let me open that up first. Take that out. It does come with two standard razor blades right there. And this is what the utility blade attachment looks like. So I'm going to put this on first. Just like that. Grab the blade instead of the handle. Man, what the heck am I doing? So turn that on. Turn that on right there. So now it is locked in. And you can see it has a quick release mechanism right here. So if I take out one of these blades, let me just dump them both. Actually, perfect. Only one came out. That's great. All you want to do is just stick that blade in there, locks in, and that's it. So now you have a utility knife along with these scissors. Closed up, a lot of that surface area sticks out of the top, as you can see right there, but it's such a useful tool, just having this utility knife as an option. So if you want to replace this blade, just, let me put this down, lift up on that little lever right there, comes right out, and just slide in a fresh replacement blade just like that. Now let me show you the play right here. You can see it just has a little bit of play, not terrible. I've seen much worse. This is absolutely awesome and comfortable. You can see that thumb ramp right there fits my thumb perfectly. So I really like this utility blade attachment. Let's put this drop point blade away and put all these off to the side. Now I'm going to demonstrate these scissors. When I said these are one of my favorite scissors on a multi-tool, I wasn't lying. Basically full-size scissors on a 2-in-1 multi-tool. These are awesome. And if you guys have any Roxon multi-tools, you're going to know how great the scissors are on those multi-tools. I haven't found a bad pair of scissors on a Roxon multi-tool yet. But let me just demonstrate on this 2-inch webbing. This is 1,800 pound 2-inch webbing. The thread count is 376. And I'm just going to show you real quick how easy these scissors just slice right through this 2-inch webbing. Absolutely like butter. So these scissors, like I said, are some of the best scissors I've ever had on a multi-tool. And I am making a huge mess right here. Give me a second.
11 minutes later.
So that's the demonstration with the 2-inch webbing right here. Now let me just grab this sash after I cleaned up my table. I'm probably going to make a mess again. And just to show you real quick that cutting this sash right here isn't a problem at all. Absolutely fantastic scissors. But I do have one small complaint, or I should say suggestion, is I wish the handle right here had some finger grooves just to make it a little bit more comfortable when using. And let me show you what that handle looks like close up. It's just flat across with this indent, and the indent is there because it's supposed to cover up that pivot on the scissors. So when I close up the scissors, right there, you can see it just forms a little pocket right there for that pivot. And on the other side, it does the same thing on the inside. So I know that serves a purpose, but I just sort of wish there was some finger grooves just to make it a little bit more comfortable to use. But once again, a small complaint for some really, really awesome scissors. And that leads me to my other complaint, is the detent inside here when the blades are attached. So let me show you really quick. Let me bring back that drop point blade right here. So if I give you a close-up, right there on the liner, you can see that small little ball detent right there. And if I bring in the drop point, you can see that tiny hole right there. That's where the ball detent sits in when it's in the closed position. So I feel like if that detent was just a little bit bigger and more robust, it would hold that blade in just a little bit better. But you can see what I'm talking about. It's not terrible, but I feel like that detent could be a little bit better at holding this blade in the closed position. And I really haven't seen a lot of people talking about this multi-tool really. And I just wonder why. It's just a great, useful, lightweight 2-in-1 multi-tool that's extremely versatile because you can switch it out with any of these replacement packs and completely change the tool around. And just the fact that it has this utility knife option right here, I think puts this above and beyond in my book. And what else puts this above and beyond in my book? The sub $28 price tag for this guy. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you think of the Roxon S501U? Now, if you want to check this out for yourself, I will put links down below in my description box. But if you did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe. And go!